What's going on, everybody? I just arrived here at the Itasca State Park in northern Minnesota and threw up the tent. Having some biscuits and gravy for breakfast. I actually just made some eggs with my beef sticks that my work produces. They're these shelf-stable beef sticks, grass-fed beef. So you don't have to keep them in the refrigerator, and they're all individually wrapped. It's really nice. So I actually made some scrambled eggs, and then I threw these in there, and they have like the perfect spice mixture to go with scrambled eggs. It's really, really good, actually. I'm kind of disappointed I waited so long to try it, but it was really good. I've added stuff like beef jerky into my eggs before, but these actually go exceptionally well with scrambled eggs. So that's exciting because yeah, they're gonna make their way into my boat more often. But just figured I'd come up here and enjoy the park for a couple days and fish a little bit. I brought my kayak, so I'll be able to get out and get off the boat launch a little bit, get a little further out into the lake, which should be nice. But yeah, so far it's pretty quiet up here. It's Tuesday today, so it's not the busiest day of the week up here, but the gal did say that the park has been really busy this year, so I have no doubt that it's probably going to fill in no problem around here. But yeah, it's kind of nice, just a couple days up here to kind of escape and enjoy and fish a little bit, and yeah, just kind of be in the park. So This biscuits and gravy ain't too bad, but it definitely ain't as good as those scrambled eggs and those beef sticks. Those are really good. So, but anyway, yeah, we'll see how the day develops and what we end up doing. So it's nice. Got my coffee and my biscuits and gravy. Tent set up. I don't think they like you hanging from hammocks here, so we have to use the tent. Not to mention the fact that I tore my hammock when I was out on the Mississippi again. I sent them a message. We'll see if they actually respond. I'm not holding my breath, but we got a really nice replacement hammock coming to Hennessy, so I hear a lot of really good things. Are really expensive, but I think that it's gonna be a really nice hammock, and I'm looking forward to it. After breakfast, I get to work on camp chores. I prepare wood for an evening fire. Hey, Bear. Hey, bear. What you doing there, little guy? So, pretty interesting time here at the Itasca State Park. I've been here many times, and now I've made this little chipmunk friend, and then I just went for a walk with a bear. How about that? That's the first bear encounter I've ever had, and that was pretty cool. I had my bear spray in the truck, so I grabbed it and kind of walked with him. He was walking from the trail to trail and campsite to campsite, but he didn't really seem to mind that I was walking parallel with him on the road. And so yeah, it was pretty cool. I got some pretty cool shots of him, and I didn't really have any sense of fear of him, so I just kind of kept walking with him until he disappeared back into the woods. But yeah, what a cool encounter. Just sitting here waiting for I don't know, 5 o'clock or so I can go hit the lake for a couple hours and do some fishing. Try to get in on that night bite. It seems to stay seems to stay light until almost 10 o'clock here. So I'm kind of excited to get out there and do a kind of a late evening fish. But yeah, just sitting here watching nature. It's been kind of fun. So see what else there is around here. After fighting the wind, trying to fish, and filming the loons, I decided to do a little more exploring. Lake Itasca is known as the source of the Mississippi River, but many believe there are creeks that feed the lake and that these are the true source of the Mississippi. They are found on the south end of the west arm of the lake. One creek flows from Elk Lake, the other is Nicollet Creek. I have long wanted to get a glimpse at these two areas just to see what they look like. There's a little inlet here. And I'm willing to bet this has got to be where that supposed stream would come through. But man, that is pretty impassable. Interesting though. Wonder how it would look early spring with higher water. Well, let's go check out the little outlet from Moose Lake and then probably make the long paddle back. Alright, so I do believe this is the outlet from Moose Lake. It's pretty filled in with grasses. We'll see how close we can get. Looks like there's an old bridge up here. It's pretty shallow. I'm betting I'm not going to go very far. Tons of little fishies. This is obviously a little fish nursery here. Alright, so this is about as far as I think I'm going to be able to get here. I got a whole bunch of little baby ducklings over here who are not happy that I'm in the area. But this is the channel to Moose Lake, and yeah, it's pretty well filled in here. I don't know that you could really get through here. So I am just going to turn her around and make the trip back. Alright, so I actually back paddled a little here, and I can see this is the channel back to the Moose Lake. But it's pretty well shallow and probably unpassable. Ain't no way I'm walking around in this muck. Get some with the other camera here. But yeah, pretty sure that's the path to Moose Lake, and that would be the path if it was deep enough. So maybe another time we'll have to hit that adventure, see if it really goes through.
My curiosity satisfied for the moment, I head back to the boat launch. This will definitely be something I revisit another time. I would like to paddle between the two lakes to see what it would be like.
Well, back at the campsite here, there's a ton of people around now. Making dinner. Some chicken noodles and just a can of chicken, you know, just my typical river food. So we got the chicken noodle. We'll add some chicken right into it, and it'd be a decent little dinner. How's that look? Chicken noodle and chicken. One of my rarely cooked meals. Well, good morning. Day 2 at Itasca. I woke up to hearing the wind just a howling. So I checked the weather and it says it's supposed to get to like 17, 18 mile an hour winds today. So it might make getting out on the lake a little difficult for fishing, but I thought maybe I'd swing down and check out the river in a few spots and see if it's really as low as everybody's saying it is. I'm sure it is. It'd be neat to see it. And yeah, I'll just tool around until we find something to do. But nice, cool morning up here, cool night. So, just see what we can find to do.
After exploring the river downstream of Lake Itasca and seeing the low water, I head back to the boat launch and hit the lake for a few more hours.
Alright, so I come out here to do a little bit of fishing, and of course, she's windy. I don't think I ever get to go fishing in a kayak when it ain't windy. I try to make it to the south shore, right where the southwest and southeast arms split off. I think I can get some good cover from the wind there and at least toss a bobber in and try to catch some fanfish. Better than nothing, which is what I will get trying to go down the center of the lake in the wind with a lure, so. Perch. Finally, something. There is fish in Lake Itasca. It is so windy out here, I can barely hold my position, but we caught something. Little perch. Take it. I'll take it. I'll take it because it's all I got. Jeez. Does it get any smaller? Look at that. Oh man. got paddles up, kind of trying to act as sails themselves, but man, we're just flying across the lake now. We got the wind to our back. I'm just gonna enjoy this ride. This is pretty cool. Kind of wish I had an actual sail. Well, wrapping up the second day here at Lake Itasca. And got out, did a little fishing on the lake today, which was nice, but man, was it windy. It was pretty cool to kind of flip the paddle over and just let it catch wind and pull me back to shore. I probably made it back to shore in a third of the time it took me to paddle to the end of the lake. So yeah, just sitting here at camp. Everything's pretty well cleaned up. I got the tent ready to go, and I'm just kind of burning up the rest of my wood here. And some storms coming in. You can hear the thunder. We'll probably take a direct hit from it. It's coming right at us, but no big deal. Probably not any worse than those storms that I sat in the hammock on the river on. So, but yeah, so pretty much just hanging out here tonight, and tomorrow head home, and the little mini adventure up at Itasca will come to an end. It was pretty cool. Got the little chipmunk came back and gave him some cheese because that's what I had, and yeah, I got to see that bear, so that was really cool. I talked to a DNR officer, and they said that the bear looked pretty skinny, and that they're having a really hard time right now due to all the drought, and so they're really getting desperate, and they're starting to come in and look for food, which is kind of sad to hear. It's cool to be up here, though. I always love coming up to the state park, and Itasca State Park, and seeing the lake and getting to fish. Just a couple little perch. It was really hard to fish because of the wind, but it was fun to catch something. And yeah, it's always cool to see other people out and enjoying nature and enjoying the lake, even though it was super windy. So yeah, I don't really have a heck of a lot here, so don't know if I'll film anything tonight or tomorrow. If the weather gets bad, I'll probably throw the camera on and record it, but if that is indeed the last time I filmed for this adventure, I appreciate y'all coming back as always and checking it out, and yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. So y'all take care. See ya.